and welcome to another video. Welcome to my kitchen. First cooking video in the studio kitchen. I'm pretty pumped. Today, we're going to be making one of my favorite soups. It is super delicious. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my most favorite soups. It is Thai coconut tofu soup, also known as Tom Kha Gai. I don't know how to say that. Tom Kha Gai, I think. We'll just call it Thai coconut soup. Clearly, I'm not from Thailand. I've never been to Thailand, but I have been down the street to my favorite Thai restaurant here in Birmingham, Surin. So this recipe was inspired by the soup there. This soup uses lots of aromatics like garlic, ginger, lemongrass, so many wonderful flavors. This post is also on my blog, so I will link that below in case you prefer to print out a recipe card. All that is ready for you in the description below. I am making the vegan version of this. That just happens to be what I order at the restaurant where I go to, so I'm gonna run with it. I know some people make this with chicken or shrimp, so feel free to modify as you see fit. All right, you ready for some soup? Let's go. I definitely recommend pressing your tofu. Now, I got this off of Amazon. It was around like 15 bucks, and you don't have to have one of these, but they are very handy. You just take, basically the tofu, if you haven't worked with it before, is in a bunch of water in here, and you have to squeeze that out or it just kind of falls apart. So you put it in here. See, it has little drain holes. Put this on top, and then it has these like silicone things, and I always put it on the lowest level. And once that's in place, you snap these in, and I just stick it in the fridge for at least 15 minutes, but it can go overnight. Okay, here's our starting lineup. We have our vegetable broth, 8-ounce thing of mushrooms, some coconut milk, ginger, lime, garlic. I like to use this lemongrass paste. It's just so much easier. You're going to want some type of oil with a high smoke point. In my original recipe, I used coconut oil. Today I'm using avocado oil. You need some Thai red curry paste, some tamari. I'm using a large Dutch oven. This is just a lodge. It's an enameled cast iron. You can use pretty much any big pot with a lid. Oh yes, and tofu. Peel a clove of garlic, chop it up. I don't know where my garlic press was this day. I actually prefer the press, but use what you got. All right, I actually like to prepare my ginger on this microflame zester. Works out pretty well. Just be careful that you don't scrape your fingers on it. You're gonna want to cube your tofu into even slices. These came out a little bit bigger than I wanted to, but it's all good. Add some oil to the pan, then the garlic and the ginger. Now the lemongrass. I really like this lemongrass paste. It just makes things a whole lot easier. Give that a little stir. And you're gonna do your Thai red curry paste. Give that a little stir. And what I like to do next is take just a little bit of vegetable broth, splash it in there, and that helps break up any clumps. And I kind of stir it around, and then I add the rest of my vegetable broth. Oh, now some tamari. You can also use soy sauce. I have to crack open a new bottle here. I like maple syrup as my sweetener. You can use agave or honey or even sugar. And then you want to add your coconut milk. You want to make sure it's full fat and get all the little goodness out of there. Scrape it real good. You're going to use 2 cans. Then you want to carefully add your tofu. Be careful not to splash yourself with hot liquid and burn your skin. That would not be good. Next, add the mushrooms. And I decided just to kind of dump them all in there. Give it a good stir, bring it up to a boil, and while that's boiling, you want to chop up your add-ons, your toppings. So I'm using green onion here and cilantro. If you're a cilantro hater, hi Dad, you can leave the cilantro out. I actually love it in this soup, so I'm just going to go ahead and peel off some leaves. chop those up. So I'm just gonna chop those leaves and then I'm gonna roll my lime out to make it juicier and cut it in half. Just a little note as we're waiting for things to boil over here. Some people prefer their mushrooms a little bit more well done. I like it how my Thai restaurant does it, and that's like barely cooked, just like heated through a little bit. So if you want your mushrooms more cooked, you can add them in the previous step or halfway through the previous step. Whatever you prefer, make it your own. Also, maybe somewhat experimental with the format of my videos. I think we're almost ready over here. Add in that lemon juice. I really like these citrus juicers. They make things much easier. Sprinkle in those green onions and cilantro that we just chopped up. Man, I wish you could smell. This smells so amazing. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, people. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, helpful, valuable, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know if you tried it or if you're gonna try it. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks again for being here and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.